Hello, friends. So, a lot has changed over the past couple of weeks, and I've been seeing a lot of people posting things about maintaining a morning routine during this time of quarantine. I've been doing that too, so I just wanted to share my routine with you, but make it a little bit fun. So, the first thing I usually do in the morning is scroll through YouTube and find something to watch while I do my makeup. I also usually make myself coffee because I am so tired. My hair is real nasty today, or this day, whatever it was, because I just didn't feel like doing it. I didn't sleep on a silk pillowcase, and I don't look wonderful, so I just decided to do a messy bun. So the first thing I always do is put on sunscreen. I know we're all staying inside right now, but there's actually more light in my apartment than there is in my office space. So I think it's actually important to keep putting on sunscreen throughout the day. I say wait 10 minutes, but usually I don't before I start doing my makeup. And I'm sorry I made that face. It's just the billionth time I've used Glossier Future Dew to start my makeup in any tutorial type thing. So sorry about that, but I really like it. This is the 100% pure fruit pigmented water foundation in the shade Warm 2.0. I'm gonna warn you guys, these shades are pasty AF. Look how pale that is. Luckily, this matches me. I've been using 100% pure products for absolutely years. They used to sell them in this Dwayne Reed in Union Square in the city. And I started buying them in 2013 when there were two products, two base products. There was tinted moisturizer and this crappy air quotes foundation that was just really thin and awful. But I have to say, this has really stepped up the game for them in the beauty space. I think that this foundation, and then they have something called the Second Skin foundation, which is also quite nice. This one's very good. Now I'm going in with concealer. This is my favorite Hint Beauty concealer. The reason I don't typically label all of my videos clean beauty, cruelty-free, that kind of stuff, sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't, because really this is just a lifestyle for me now. I've been using a lot of these products forever. So Kosas Tropic Equinox, using it as a bronzer. Some people say it's too warm to use as a bronzer. For me, it's fine. It's working. It's kind of like Glossier Dusk on me, except a little bit thicker. But yeah, no, I do think that labeling things as clean beauty and green beauty and stuff is a little bit antiquated. I think if you're looking at the ingredients, then you can just determine that for yourself. I'm a big proponent of looking at the ingredients yourself and deciding if it's okay for you, and the cruelty-free factor if that's good for you. I skipped over the part where I did my powder because I just think I've done this too many times. I used the milk powder, it's great. Then I primed my eyelids, and even though I'm working today from home, I decided that I wanted to do pink eyeshadow because it's kind of my favorite eye look to wear in general. So I just used AKA from JD Glow Cosmetics, and I put it all over my eyelids with a big fat concealer brush because that I knew was the only color I wanted to wear, really. I did deepen it up with a NYX matte shadow, give some depth to the outer corner. It's matte and it's a little bit darker than the eyeshadow, so it gives it a tiny bit of depth without going overboard. Then I just used the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara. I just don't know why all these companies have to give their products such hard names for me to pronounce on the internet. It's so difficult. And yeah, I always get mascara on my eyelid. Typically, I'll clean it up. Look at that. There she goes. You know how people say, if you just let your mascara dry down, it'll come right off? They lie. It never happens for me. Okay, moving onward. I'm using this Cover FX monochromatic blush duo. This is the color Spiced Cinnamon. I don't know if they're discontinuing these or what, but I freaking love these blushes. They're expensive, hell yeah, they're $38 a piece. I have 2 of them, and I regret neither purchase. They are wonderful. That one is a little bit pigmented, so I put it on and then I blend it out with a bigger brush. But I just love the look of those blushes. Now I decided to do fake freckles because I'm working from home and the only person that's going to see them is me, so if I mess up, it's fine. Oh, and Scott, but he didn't count. And then I kind of went overboard with the freckles. I decided to make myself look extra super freckly. And I mean, you guys can decide for yourself if you like this kind of look. That day, I really enjoyed it. The next day when I did it again, I was like, nah, I'm over this. But this is the product Freck. And I get a lot of questions about this because it is really a groundbreaking product. It's fake freckles that you stamp on and tattoo yourself with, and it's very, very cool. The only problem I would say with it, well, there are a couple of them. One, the tube is very, very small, and the product kind of dries out and clumps up a bit. And I haven't had mine for very long, but I just think it should come in a bigger tube with more of a stopper to it. I don't know. It's fine. It's just, it has to be perfected. That's just my opinion. Now I'm using Smoke and Whistles by ColourPop, which is a great highlighter. I really, really like it. When I put on highlighter, I put it on the tops of my cheekbones, but I also put it on my forehead in this area right here. And this highlighter, I particularly like to blend out with a brush because of it's more of a powder finish anyway, so I'll probably end up doing that. I don't know what I was thinking about. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was watching a YouTube video. Sorry about that. I paused for a second and I looked like a crazy person. Okay, so I went back over the freckles and stuff with more blush, and now I'm going to use Deuces by Milk Makeup, which this lipstick formula, holy shit, it's so good, guys. It kind of looks powdery when you blend it out with your finger, and it makes such nice clean lines. I love it. Now, over top of that, I'm using the Tower 28 Lip Gloss in Spicy because I really couldn't help myself. I just love this. It's very good stuff. And it did make everything look red, and perhaps I look a little bit clownish, but I actually really liked this makeup look. Oh, one more thing, because I never mention it, but this is my favorite product of all time. This is the Stila Heaven's Dew Glow Diamond crap thing. It's kind of bouncy, and it's just a nice reflective sheer thing that you can, I like putting it on my eyes, but you can put it all over. I have put it all over my face before. Then I took out some pieces of hair to make myself look lived in, I guess. And this is the finished look. Yeah, there you go. And I'm going nowhere. I'm going to go now, sit at my kitchen table, and work from a computer that my office gave me. But how cool is this eyeshadow? It's really the best. I freaking love that eyeshadow. All JD Glow things. Wonderful. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful quarantine. Bye-bye.